There is no excuse ever for bigotry and intolerance and prejudice. We are to love as God loved us.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Hit the like and subscribe button if you like what you see. Thank you. I look back at these old Billy Graham videos. Man, we need more Billy Grahams right now. We got pastors with platforms, YouTube channels, millions of views, millions and billions of dollars. Right? They ain't helping nobody but themselves. You know, Billy Graham used to go speak to the president. He was like the spiritual advisor, you know, to our nation's leaders. He would go in there and they would talk about issues and, you know, morals and things like that. We don't have no morals anymore. And it's all about culture. Culture will decide the politics of the country, right? And how we raise our kids and how we conduct ourselves in everyday life, what our belief systems are and our morals will dictate what kind of government we have, especially in the United States, because we choose who we put in power. So whatever the culture is doing, and, you know, if we're not educating ourselves, then the government can dictate culture. And that's what's been going on. The government is dictating to us what the culture is going to be instead of us dictating to them what we want it to be. And I don't care what color you are, okay? In your heart of hearts, you want peace. You want peace between races. You don't want all this division. There's no way. You can't in your heart want that. And this administration especially, and the one before the last one, they have you seeing racism in your soup. I mean, it's all about race, race, race all the time. And honestly, man, just being white, I don't sit around thinking about race all the time and what black people are doing, or Asian people, or Mexicans, other than the ones coming over the border illegally. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. You want to come here illegally and do all that, that's great. I love it. Be an American, be a patriot, you know, adapt to our culture. But we don't adapt to yours. We don't want to be Mexico. That's why we're the United States, right? Anyway, Billy Graham went out there and he preached the gospel. And he didn't care what color you were. He knows that Jesus was for everybody. And as much as Washington, D.C. wants to try to mandate and pass laws to make peace in the United States, or, you know, to make it better here, there's only one, you know, factor that's going to change the hearts of men, and that's Jesus. And that's what Billy Graham believed, and that's what he preached. Why can't we do that? I mean, you ain't even got to believe in God if you don't want to, but you got to have a moral foundation, and you got to have a culture. And we got to stick to that. What's best for the country. Just because you believe a certain way don't mean it benefits everybody. It may benefit you and what your little lust and needs are, but it ain't going to benefit society. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
He walked into the crusade and they had ropes up. Billy saw them.
Blacks were supposed to sit back of that and the whites would sit in front. I was appalled at it and decided that I had to speak out on it and had to do something about it. I said, no more of this. And I went to the head usher and asked him if he would remove the ropes, and he said no, he wouldn't.
Billy got up from the platform and he walked down, past the ushers, and took the ropes down himself.
And I remember that the head usher resigned, and there was quite a little flack about that.
That was a historic moment in history with the church, and that opened up his friendship with Martin Luther King and other people, and he really practiced what he preached.
We ain't moving forward. We're moving backwards. Nothing they doing helping nobody. It's just getting worse. See, how come? Why can't we see that that's what they're doing? We get along fine, and they tell us we don't get along fine, and then we start not getting along fine. This is going on, y'all. Oh, it is? Well, and then we believe whatever they say. They say, well, it must be true. Look what's going on. And it causes division because they need a voting block. They ain't worried about changing people's lives. They worried about staying in power. That's the deal. That's their deal. That's what it's all about. Jesus can change the hearts of man. Billy Graham was a great man. We need more Billy Grahams. We need more people to talk to government, more Christians, more Catholics. Same deal, whatever. Get out of your church hole. Take your millions and billions you've made on your programs and your big giant churches and start standing up for what's right. Especially right now with the division there is. We need to bring people together. Christ can bring people together. We can all fall under his flag, right? And then we can be a United States in peace because we have a foundation. We need that foundation, y'all. It ain't about white and black or any other race. It's about the United States and what we can do together as a country. And we can find that in Jesus. We can find that in the Bible. Believe whatever you want. I believe in Jesus. I think everybody needs to go that path. But I ain't trying to tell you what to do. You do you. It's a free country. But those writings in that book, that's what established us. And y'all can talk all y'all want about the past and how we did stuff wrong and all that stuff. Yeah, we did. So what? We got to move on. We got to keep moving forward. We can't keep going back to the past. We got to change. We got to change on the inside. You know what I mean? That's what we got to do. And Billy Graham was all about it. I look up to that guy. He was one of my heroes, as a matter of fact. We need to go and listen to some of his old stuff and see what he was talking about, because when he was preaching that stuff, there was a real division. Legit. Especially down south more than up north. It was mostly in the southern states, but it hung around for a minute. But Billy Graham would go down there and he'd preach that gospel, and it didn't matter. And he wasn't about to have no segregation. And now we're resegregating. I don't understand why we want to divide each other again. I'm lost on that. But guys, we can do it. I got faith in the country. I got faith in you. I got faith in Billy Graham.
Anybody ever tell you that it's white or black? Christ belongs to all people. He belongs to the whole world. His gospel is for everyone.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and go in the comment section. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Share the video. Love the video. Talk to y'all next time.